Hello everybody, Fuller9600 here, and today I'm going to be doing something very special to me, Fallout New Vegas DLC. So today we're going to be starting off with Honest Hearts, the first of, well, not the first of the DLC, but the first of the DLC I'm going to be doing. This is my very first Let's Play kind of style thing, so please go easy on me. So, for Honest Hearts, you have to have 75 weight to get in for your first time. Now, there is a perk you can do in the dialect that lets you bring a little more than usual, but since some people don't pick that perk, I'm just going to be going with 70. Right here, I've got just under that, and I'm going to run through my inventory really quick. I'm trying to bring as little as possible, so I pick some of my heavier weapons that I like to use, like the chainsaw, hunting rifle, which is Gunrunner's Arsenal, and this is Gunrunner's Arsenal as well, and the original Plasmacaster and Rat Slayer. Now for everything else, I've just got the first recon beret, the authority glasses. I wear glasses because I have the Four Eyes perk, which allows me to gain 2 perception off of that, and recon armor, which is I think it's I just like recon armor, to be honest with you. I do have other armor, but I don't feel like bringing it because it's very heavy and I would have to sacrifice a lot of fighting power otherwise. So right here in my inventory, this is pretty much all aid I bring. I left all my doctor's bags back at Lucky 38. And really quickly, we're going to listen to the broadcast that you get.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you.
Okay, so that's pretty much the broadcast that attracts you here, and this is the area. I'm going to very quickly show you it on the world map. It's very close to where you get YCS 186, and even closer. So for reference, if you fast travel to Gunrunners or Volt 22, it's just a quick little run there. So it's very easy to find, and once you do find it, you can just run right into here and talk to the man himself. So let's get this started.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid.
So it wouldn't usually start you off like this, but to get an idea for what kind of weight I would have to be having beforehand to set all this up and get my inventory ready, I came in here and talked to him about it, so I'll just run through these. I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Warlords? How dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s. But we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
I had some other questions.
Shoot.
I understand this caravan has had a design. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Oh, that's funny. So this is the perk I was telling you about. If you have the strong back perk, you can talk him in to one of these things. Not only can I carry my own gear, I can also carry yours, his, and one of your Brahmins.
Huh. I do believe you could.
So now you get to carry about 100 pounds, which wouldn't be all that great. I mean, I could go back for my power armor, but I'm just going to keep it at 70, make it a little more interesting.
You sure about that this time? We ain't coming.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
You may be interested in talking to some of the other caravanners, but it's not terribly worth it. They're somewhat interesting, but not by much.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
And that's the story of Honest Hearts. So now, after a few stories...
Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares?
So pretty much this is Zion. It's a relatively big area. It's very beautiful. They did a great job on the art direction here. Everything is great. I actually really love this DLC quite a bit.
It's not a problem.
If you want to talk to anyone on the caravan, now is your last chance. So, definitely get to that. Whoa, my frame rate really dropped. And there they go. So you can see that they're actually... They come up friendly for whatever reason, but it's okay to kill them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start looting. My Pip-Boy don't even work. Oh, that's beautiful.
Shut the hell up, Ricky. Might as well be waving at him.
There was one thing I forgot to do really quick. If you just put in a console command FOV 97, it will put your FOV at 97. So you can see the item's a little bit further away. Nothing much different, but I just prefer it overall. For whatever reason, these tribals actually have a lot better armor than you would expect them to. Oh, crap. Meant to press V. I suppose I only have enough room for one shot. That's fine, I've got the death perk, so... Murdering in vats is my game. So, this DLC introduces quite a few new weapons. Not that many that are relatively important, but a lot of cool ones, like this .45 SMG I just picked up. Very interesting. A lot of the weapons revolve around the .45. And a lot of the perks associated with this DLC revolve around the .45. So you can see here, they put quite a bit of attention into detail.
Oi, what you doing? There's still whitelegs back there. Wait, you came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Who's Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come. Good.
Okay, so Follows Chalk has given you the well-stacked Jaren's perk. While Follows Chalk is in your party, reaching any summon in Zion Valley, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened state of awareness, +3 perception for 3 minutes. So, right off the bat, we get a follower, and I think I'm going to call that an episode here. So, if you guys like this part, be sure to like the video, subscribe, comment, do everything you can. It really helps me out. Alright, see ya.